Hey guys, welcome back to another week of Mortgage Matters in Minutes. Again, I'm your host, Brent Rasmussen, owner of Mortgage Specialists. So today's topic is coming to you a little bit live late this week. Just had some things come up, but we always want to continue to get you information and education. But today we're going to talk about the 7 benefits, financially and lifestyle benefits of homeownership, which I know the conversation is, let's wait for the prices to come down. Let's wait for the crash to happen. Let's time the market. But that's not always the case. Just like when you do in your investing for your retirement plan, you do it consistently. You do it every month, or your savings plan goals. It doesn't matter what's happening around us. We still do the same things. No different than when we work out, take care of our bodies. Everything else comes into place with a regimented plan, which is usually a consistent one. So today, let's talk about 7 different financial ways. First, if you own a home, what you're hoping for is that home to appreciate, which means go up in value. And we've seen this happen through time. If we look at properties, their values in the 50s or the 70s or the 90s, they've gone up in value. Well, it's not always a straight line. Over time, it does go up. And so what we are all hoping for with owning a property, just like any kind of asset, is that it continues to appreciate. That's number one. And that I don't think will ever change in our lifetime, that we'll see home values completely go out of whack. But number 2, it also helps you build credit. If you don't have a lot of credit and you're taking out a mortgage, obviously a mortgage is one of the most impactful things on your credit report that can build your credit, because it's the most expensive, generally, balance that you would have on your credit report. And it's the biggest obligation that you would have. So if you can make those payments, it shows that your credit is more strong than other people that don't have a mortgage. So obviously, homeownership helps you build your credit. Number 3 is gaining equity. Obviously, when we own a home and it goes up in value, we also generally carry a mortgage. And as that mortgage balance decreases and the value of the home increases, the difference between those two is what we have as equity. And so what we like to see is, even though your first home, you're not going to stay in it for 30 years, you build the equity to be able to use that and roll that into your next house as a down payment. So gaining equity is huge over time as you pay down your loan and your home value goes up. Why people get involved in taking out a mortgage or buying a home is because the payment can be more predictable. So number 5 is a predictable payment. It's figuring out your loan payment of principal and interest is always going to stay the same. As long as you take a fixed interest rate loan, which most people do, your payment's going to stay the same. While yes, we can control taxes and homeowners insurance, no one can. And even if you're renting a property, the landlord is going to increase that price as time goes on because of those property taxes and insurance and costs going up. But what's nice when we have a home, we can always control what our loan payment is going to be for. A couple lifestyle adjustments or benefits of homeownership is the space customization. Obviously, when you're in an apartment or in a rental property of some sorts, you do have to get permission to change anything, whether that's the paint, whether that's the carpet, whether that's the layout of the space, whether that's changing any kind of built-in fixture. And most of the time, if we're renting properties, they're not going to allow you to do what you want to do, because not everybody's taste is the same. And if it's something different and out of the norm, they might not like that to occur. But owning your own home allows you to do whatever it is that you want to do. Nowadays, with HGTV and everything online with social media, there's all kinds of fun projects that homeownership brings that you can take on as well too. The last 2 lifestyles and benefits of homeownership is obviously putting roots down in your community. Everybody wants to be included. Everybody wants to have friends. They want to be a part of something bigger. And being a part of a community is just that. It's no different than why there's professional teams and professional leagues, because you get behind that community and that camaraderie. And homeownership does that too. It grounds you to a certain school district. It grounds you to a certain area of the country. And that creates a stronger niche for you and your emotions personally. The last benefit that I see is very strong, and it's exacerbated through COVID, is having more space or more privacy, and not being having walls shared, not having a loudness going on in the neighborhood. but having your own backyard, having your own bedrooms, having your own space that's away from other people, and that you can do whatever you want to do in your own particular home or property and land. So, today, obviously, hopefully, if you were interested in home ownership, here are some basic ways you can grow your net worth. You can do what you would like. It creates a more personality behind you, and it helps your emotions for long term being a part of something that you can call your own. So, homeownership is always ever important. If you have any questions about how we can assist getting you pre approved to purchase a home or help guide you with credit or down payment, please reach out to us at 402-991-5153, or you can check us out on our website at mtg-specialists.com. Have a great day, and we'll see you guys soon. Mortgage Specialists. Driven, trusted, reliable.